Hey guys, it's the questions and answers, and we're gonna answer all these questions right now.
All like 70, you motherfuckers.
And you should have went into Pacifics. You should have just said, because this video is gonna be so long, and you know what? This is all your guys' fault. So remember, thumbs up the video if you want more questions and answers. So, alright, starting off, I'm not even going to say their names, I'm just going to ask the questions. Alright, the first question is, Kisame, what would you do if Spidey loved you? We would get married on top of a mountain. We would get married on top of a mountain.
Our children will form a family band.
And we'll turn the countryside.
And you won't be invited!
Next, General PDW is better than Galactic
That's
God.
not a question.
Yeah, that's just a statement.
It's funny because it's from General PDW.
That's just a statement.
He's just like, hey, that guy's better than this guy.
Paul, you know you're right. Just move on.
And he wants to know if I ever had a spider deck. Why? Because I like Spider-Man? You think just because I like Spider-Man I'm supposed to make a spider deck? You know what? That's stupid. They never
That's racist.
Yeah, that is racist, actually. You know, they've actually made good spider cards. And even when they had that one spider deck from Yu-Gi-Oh! What, Zexal? No, 5Ds, you know, that wasn't even good anyway, so fuck that. No, I haven't. I never will. Probably. I like Underground Rat.
Probably. I don't know what I'm saying.
I like Underground Rat and that, what's his name? The, Earthbound Immortal one.
Yeah.
There you go. Next question.
And Evan, why is it that you like Spider-Man so much? All I could think about is when your younger brother was just like, oh, I already get Spider doll.
Yep, that's exactly what did it. When I was like 7, and my little brother was like 5, and he just started going to my elementary school. There was one day where he wanted to go to school and bring like my Spider-Man action figure. And I had the Spider-Man action figure that was really cool because he had a lot of like bending parts, and you could bend his fingers and his knees and stuff, and you could move him around. And like action figures like that were like so hard to come by back then. So it was like kind of awesome, and I loved it. And he wanted to bring my favorite toy. Well, now it's my favorite toy. We wanted to bring my favorite toy to school, and I was like, no, it's mine. Get your own. And then he went and bitched at my mom, and then my mom was like, oh, let him do it. What's the point now? And you know what he did? He gave it away. He gave it away. He took my favorite, he took my toy and he gave it away, and I still neglect him and hate him for it till this day, even though it's been at least 14 years since that day. Maybe 15 years since that day. As my mom keeps telling me, let it go! No! Never!
It was the greatest toy in existence.
It bent the fingers! You don't understand. Next question.
Evan, do you have yourself a lady friend?
Have you seen my videos? I haven't. I yell at women on YouTube.
I've seen it. I hang around with them. Bitches, 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 bitches. Everywhere. Bitches, bitches.
With lady friends. Yeah, I got a girlfriend.
Yeah, I have a girl. He does. Good.
Next question.
Alright, next. Would you ever cosplay as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Character / card? If so, who or what? Well, I mean, naturally, I would never go around doing that, but if we did, I would probably, like, I'm trying to think of, like, what would be something that would be, like, easy. What's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card easy?
You would be Breaker.
I would probably be Breaking the Magical Oil.
I actually be Breaking the Magical Oil. The long ass hat and the little sword and the shield.
The only, yeah, put this back on. The only thing about Breaker, just like, if I could, I would be walking around with, like, as Pleiades. I would Stella Pleiades. The only difference is I'll probably just, like, walk in, because he doesn't have, like, a face. He just has that mask and just, like...
walking in the walls.
Ow!
I think that's 3 questions.
Okay.
Let me ask the next question.
Okay.
Dear Spidey and Kisame, would one of you guys duel me on Skype or OVO if I got a profile?
Skip this. I already added him on ooVoo and I dueled him, so.
Alright. Dear Spidey and Kisame, what were you guys like in high school? A jock? A nerd? What would you... yeah.
Oh, what would we like in high school? We met each other in high school, actually, and I was sitting next to, I was sitting next to Duran and Brian and Mansoor, and I was just like, I summoned blah, 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 and then...
He was a nerd. Not even a nerd.
I wouldn't call myself a nerd. I was just like the weird, creepy...
Yeah, he was the weird, creepy white kid.
I was just like, does anybody want to play with clay? Nobody wanted to be...
The plumber!
The plumber.
I was one of the cool kids in freshman year.
Hanging around with the creepy kid.
What would you do if Underground was like global?
It is kind of global.
Well, that's
why I made it on the internet.
And
what, my personal experience of the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel out there?
Yeah, what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! channel out there?
I'm going to say Kirby. because Kirby's the only other person that probably does similar videos like me. I like people that sit down and have a verbal conversation with its audience.
If you can have a conversation with any Yu-Gi-Oh character, who would it be? Raphael.
Damn you! Fuck! Just like you said, damn you, Raphael. Actually, you know, to be honest, I don't think I would want to talk to Raphael.
He sounds boring.
Nothing sounds boring, but he would just like, he would seem to be more depressing. I was on an island for...
I would want to talk about how did you survive? What did you do for fun? Did you meet anybody?
What did you do for fun? Beating off to the Yatos.
You see how it's all like all that white stuff on it? It's not faded. It's not faded.
He cummed all over. He cummed all... Yatos. Oh, Grarl.
Grarl, you'll make me grow.
I would probably say that if I would have to be talking to anybody, I would probably talk to maybe Jesse.
Who?
Jesse Anderson.
Oh my god, the cowboy, the stupid fucking guy.
If I was in an anime, I'd probably just be like, hey Jesse, you'd just like, oh, I love my crystal beast.
I sure do love my crystal beast. I bet you do.
I'd probably hit on Jesse if I was an anime character. Oh, really?
Do you think Jesse was gay?
Jesse was gay. Jesse was gay.
You heard it here first, folks. Jesse was gay.
Jesse Anderson was gay. He was like, I play Rainbow Dragon. Trust me, you'll never survive. He was really gay. I saw that. He was my inspiration to come out of the closet. He was like, I play Rainbow Dragon. You'll never survive.
Hold up. Activating my trap. How do you think that Yu-Gi-Oh is going to turn out in the future? Do you think that it's crumbling in the scene? Or do you think that it might make a type of monster where you would need an XYZ and a synchro? If so, what color do you think the border would be? And
gray.
So,
I really think that from personal experience, I don't ever think that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to die and cripple down. And we would get signs of it happening beforehand, but we still have Zexal going on at the moment. I personally
who watches that?
I'm sure the younger generation watches it. I think, well, it's on every Sunday, I think, on, like, you know, on TV. I remember seeing it once. But from personal experience that I'm going to say is that I think that if Konami ever stopped, it would be, the first sign would be like they would stop with the promoting the show, with shows. They would stop at shows, but I still think that they would still promote cards.
Yeah,
that would be a sign.
I know Yu-Gi-Oh's going to hit a point of that. They had to because.
But to be honest, I think personally, from personal experience, even if they stopped with the shows, I think they would just still continue with making cards because I think just by making cards, they would still make so much money.
If you could turbo duel, would you turbo duel?
No.
Card games on motorcycles.
I know what I mean. I thought, I summon Console. I would crash that. And I remember they made a joke like that in 5D because I think like Aki or Akiz or whatever her name was. She was like, I want to learn to turbo. And she literally like crashed that car, well, that motorcycle like 6 to 7 to 18 gajillion times. Me, I would literally crash that thing a gajillion times, and I
can't even fucking drive a car. You want me to drive a motorcycle? And I can't even play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! As good as I used to. You want me to play it on a motorcycle?
Do you want me to die? Fuck off, Dark World. Fuck off, Dark World player.
If you both worked at as the president of Card Creations, don't you mean Industrial Illusions? And, you know, we're not drawing the cards, just giving ideas. What would you guys first make?
I would probably ask, like, you know what we would totally need? Constella cards, but evil Constella cards.
Dark!
If I ever created 2 new archetypes, one would be a slime archetype, and the second would be an origami archetype.
I would probably make one about bugs. Which one is the better Yu-Gi-Tuber? Galactic God, Cyber Knight 8610, or Mega Capital G?
I'm subscribed to all of them on Underground, but
I have no idea who they are.
I probably would say that I probably prefer Galactic God out of those 3. So yeah,
why Galactic God? What does he do? Talk about
Galactic God. At least he was nice to me.
Is it gay if it's in a 3-way with a homie and the middle is there leeway? I'll answer this question.
All I know is if you're fucking a guy.
No, like it's you and a friend. Like, let's say me and you ran a train on some young dumb hoe. Let's say me and Kenneth ran a train on some young dumb hoe.
Because I was just like, listen, Evan, if you and me were banging a girl, I mean, naturally, I would just be saying, dude.
Ew.
First, I would be in the corner, ew. But then I'd be like, all right, how about you do her, well, I do you. I mean, that could work.
But, all right, let me answer the question. Personally, I'm not homophobic. I like privacy, and I don't even like, my penis being out in the same like house or room as a guy. If you guys race each other to grow Spartan beards, which one would win, and who would eat the other's beards first?
One, I have two questions. I have just like some statements. One, that's sick. Second of all, if we would have to grow beard like first, who would grow it? I would probably say me, because I probably grow facial hair probably much quicker than he does. The difference is I shave because I don't like it. I don't like.
As you
can
see, I like goatee.
I don't.
I can't.
It's
grow
weird because
beard.
it's just like it will all come here and it'll go down here, and I won't get this little area here.
Oh, you don't get this?
No, I don't get that.
Oh,
I just get it all here, but then I just like I don't like it. I already have it all coming in already. I just don't want it.
I shave mine. I get mine. I only get mine straight down here, and then I get it, and it stops right here. It stops.
You know what's funny? Because here's a situation that my thing just like there's two things that make me gag more than anything. One is hair in my food, and second is eggshells. If I ever because one time, because back in the day when I was younger, my grandmother would make me I call it an eggy bocha, because that's how my grandma would say it, but it's basically an egg sandwich. So she would just do that with a hard boiled egg, and then she'd make it with mayonnaise and everything. So then she'd just like here, but sometimes she don't see very good, so there'd be like a shell now. So it's that, and remember that thing I used to show you, like doing like on stage? Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's everyone doing today? That's how I would do if someone gave me an eggshell or hair. So just to see me picturing eating hair. And how's everyone? Continue.
If all the Yu-Gi-Oh protagonists had a 4-way duel, who do you guys think would win? First
Raphael.
of all,
these are the god cards, not in real life effect, anime effects. So
I honestly think
then you'd have
win.
to think about Yusei with Shooting Quasar.
I've actually never read Shooting Quasar's ability.
You are an idiot.
I've never read that.
Idiot.
I've never read that.
Shooting Quasar basically can just negate pretty much anything, and Shooting Quasar can pretty much literally attack twice. I'm actually very interested.
For both of you, if you could choose any normal monster and give it an effect, what would the monster be and what would the effect be?
I would give Gen Werewolf effect.
I knew it! I want Gen Werewolf! I want Gen Werewolf! No bitch!
Actually, I probably have to say two monsters, Boss Raider and Gen Werewolf. Because Gen Werewolf, I'll probably give him an ability like... I'm thinking of an effect for Gen Warp. I'd probably say that Gen Werewolf, if I gave him effect, that he could weaken himself by 500 attack points, but he can attack again. I think that would be pretty fair because he has multiple arms.
Oh, yeah, man.
So I would probably say that.
And you can use that effect up to twice per turn.
Personally, if I could make an effect for the Seal of Orichalcos, it would literally be the same effect either from the anime or how it is now, just added in the extra sentence, and the loser loses his soul.
Because that's all that matters to this guy. Next question. Anthony, are you straight? You said we can ask anything, so I am.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gay. I'm gay. And so are you. Yeah, I'm gay.
And you're gay for asking.
And you're gay for asking. Keep watching my gay ass, so it says a lot about you.
Yeah, you must like it.
You must like my gay ass.
The next question is, what's the meaning of life? Do you have an answer for this, or you want me to answer it?
You answer first, because I have to really sit down and think about this.
The meaning of life is that we have life misconstrued, thinking that we need to find a meaning when instead we're supposed to just enjoy the purpose because it isn't promised.
For me, from personal experience, like what's the meaning of life? I personally, I don't take days for granted. From personal experience, like I love being around my friends and family, and I don't take that for granted. I just don't take life for granted. That's what I would say the meaning of life is. Just enjoy what you have, and don't take it for granted, because if you do, you will eventually feel
regret it.
You will regret it.
And besides, our meaning in this universe is so fucking pointless because of how big the universe is and how small of a speck that we are in the entire universe. Do you know how big the planet Uranus is? Do you know how big Uranus is compared to Earth? And you guys, you're not ready.
Yep.
Don't even. No, don't even. Look at you, you're fucking me up. All right, if you can teach aliens how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, what archetype would you introduce them to?
Aliens, duh. I play the alien archetype. I would show them how to play aliens.
And it would offend all of them.
Offend all aliens.
You have offended our people.
We do not look like these.
If you made a Yu-Gi-Oh series, what would it be called?
We did. It was called Destiny. Next.
We're still making it. I think he probably meant like an animated series.
An animated series? Destiny. Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny.
Yeah, take the same idea and make it animated so we could be way more creative with it. And let me write for it, not this guy.
People love Destiny. People want to see the Destiny series.
I love Destiny.
You don't love Destiny.
Nah, you don't love Destiny. You don't tell me what I love. Chicken.
Next.
Shit. If you guys can make a deck based off an archetype in the Redo set, the REDU set, what would you make?
What the fuck is the RED2?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I don't understand your question.
I don't
Next.
If you guys were stuck in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital world, who will your deck master be? What effect will it give you?
Constella Pleiades, and I could use his effect only twice to bounce back a card.
Remember when I made that tournament where we would have deck masters? Who was mine?
I think you picked the Celtic Guardian.
I think it was obnoxious Celtic Guardian, and still kind of.
I think mine was A-Trigger Golem.
Yeah.
A-Trigger Golem. Every time I attack your monster in defense mode, it takes piercing.
Another question from Dark Richian. Remember this guy?
Oh, Dark Richian?
Yeah.
Dark Richian's one of my favorite Yu-Gi tubers.
Why did you take down most of the Path of Pain videos? Can't remember if you explained it in another video.
I stopped the 6 Path of Pain challenge because I like to only upload what people want to see. I saw that nobody was really watching it, and nobody was liking it. Nobody liked those videos. That's why when I say, like the video, I'm not saying it because, I just want people's attention. I want to see what people want to see and what they don't want to see. If they don't want to see something and they don't like it, I assume they don't want to see it anymore, and I'll just move on to something else. So that's how I felt. If people wanted to see the 6 Path of Pain challenge, they kind of should have liked it. They didn't like it, so I just stopped.
Next question to both of you: if you can meet any well-known Yu-Gi tuber, which one would it be and why?
I would want to meet
Kirby.
I knew Kirby before he started.
I
would probably say Dark Richian, Emma Blue Eyes, and General PDW. Those would probably the 3 people I would probably love to meet.
I don't watch Yu-Gi tubers. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not a part of your world. This question to some people may not like. But to me, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not what it used to be. There's very little fun to be had. In other words, the game has changed. At what point do you think the major change came around? Was when the XYZs were released, Synchros? Because to me, it kind of ruined the fun of the game. The moment. Yeah. No, because I agree exactly what this guy says. And then it's from, what's his name? Duel King. No, Crusader Nova. For me, it was when these powerful archetypes came out. So if you ask me, I would say it was when Gladiator Beast and Light Swarms were released. What do you think? I agree with you 100,000,000% at that exact point in time, because that was around the same time when me and this guy started noticing, hey, what are these net deckers coming around? And that first net deck was the Gladiator Beast.
Paul was,
bam!
Paul came
bam!
None was as worse than when Paul came up to me and he was just I'm playing Gladiator Beast. But the worst is just you see, he didn't go after me first. He first went after David, then net deck David, and then took David's deck and brought it to me. But with Skill Drain, Kirby knows this. You play Skill Drain against me, you fuck everything I have.
Yeah.
Skill Drain is the #1 fuck you card to me.
It really is, because he really does rely on this guy he used so much strong attack position monsters, but then he got rid of the attack points just for effect. So now if you just use Skill Drain, there's nothing.
Yeah,
he'll have to go back to using attack powerful monsters. What extracurricular activities did you do in high school? His extracurricular activity was not go.
It was Maury.
Dodge the police.
Maury. Dodging the police and Maury.
Yeah, and by that we mean he dropped out of high school. Me, I didn't really have...
I had my reasons.
Well,
you have your God, and I have mine.
What can we do to prevent the terror of man? Pig.
He already lives. He lives near, you know. He's just like, don't you talk about my friends like that.
Damn. Anthony, what would you say for me to take down every member of Underground in a duel and leave it you last? So the new leader so me and you would be the new leaders, and we'll call it the new above ground smiley face.
I'll be totally honest. No.
I'll be honest with you. You will get sued because there's already an above ground somewhere on the internet. I don't know who they are anymore, but they're there.
I'm just saying from personal experience, I really believe. With my heart and soul, there's not a Yu-Gi-Oh player alive that can go up against every member of Underground nowadays, because there's more than 1,000.
Yeah.
There's more than 1,000. Because it's not the subscriptions, but it's the people that actually joined by messaging me. The people that would duel each one of them, beat them, and God forbid, let's just say, this person imaginally been able to take down people like Kirby, my friend Reggie, a lot of other people, and came face to face with me, and take down all the 6 Paths of Pain, which are still undefeated, and then take him down, go up against all of us. I don't think so.
It ain't happening.
You see,
unless you're running like an Exodia deck that wins in one time.
Yeah, I could see people even.
No, yeah, funny. D watches the video. D comes back and beats everybody. If D comes back, everybody run for your life. It's over. It doesn't matter.
Everybody run now. Everybody run now. Everybody run now.
It's over. It's over. Anthony and Even. It's not how you spell my fucking name. Just say Spidey, damn it. This is why I say Spidey. You know, a word like Spidey, people don't know what I or Y, but they spell that perfectly fine. Same real name, everybody fucks it up. Just go with Spidey, people. If you guys can choose one Yu-Gi-Oh monster to be your bodyguard, who would it be and why?
It's funny, it's just like, as for bodyguard, to take
Moja.
I'm just like... Moja. I was going to say something else. I was originally going to say Destiny Hero Defender, but you know what? Moja. I call Moja.
Hair color. Which one would you choose? Degrassi, TNG, watched it before.
I love Degrassi, watching Degrassi.
We used to watch Degrassi. Yeah. And judge us. Just judge us. Yeah. I already hear you judging it.
Yeah, we watched Degrassi.
Yeah, I used to watch it. Then they changed the original cast and I hated it.
I didn't. I would still be watching it if my family didn't fucking fuck with the cable.
Oh, so it's like a different channel now?
Yeah, because they changed it. I was like, we're going from Time War Cable to fucking Fios, and I don't know, it's just like we've like lost all our channels. So it's just like...
If you could change your hair color to what color would it be?
If I could change my hair color? I would probably go back to being blonde again.
If I could change my hair color, I wouldn't.
I would be blonde.
I'll make my hair black. If anything, I'll just make my hair straighter. Instead of having all these like nigger naps and shit.
Nigger naps
and stuff.
I would dye my hair blue, look like Kisame.
Favorite Yu-Gi tubers and YouTubers?
I already said my Yu-Gi tubers, so I'll just say my YouTubers.
That's how we first that's the reason why we first started watching YouTubers for YouTubers. Favorite YouTuber?
Fuck. It's funny.
You don't watch YouTube anymore, man? YouTube's like my television.
I mean, YouTube is like my television too, but I just like people like Shane Dawson. What the fuck? I stopped watching them.
Yeah, I don't watch.
I don't watch Sexy Phil. I don't watch Ryan. I kind of watch this guy called Ryan Tasman, but I don't really care.
I don't even know who that is.
He you know.
I know. I watch Hot Damn I Rock, Dormtainment,
Because most of the times when I keep anything, it's just like shit that I just need to see. Like I have my manga guy. Mm-hmm. I have the people that upload my soap. I'm trying to think of what.
There's no like real personality. Like I said, I watch myself too because I.
Well, duh. I mean, I do that too.
You know, but other than that, I watch Hot Damn I Rock.
Little Kariba. I'll say Little Kariba. He's somebody that I'm always excited to see something from.
I haven't watched him in so long. I actually probably haven't seen an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridges in a long ass time.
Next.
But yeah, Dormtainment.
Yeah, well, let me just shut this.
Next question is Romney or Obama? Oh, this question is angersome.
I'd say Obama again.
Alright. Do you like anime? So what's your favorite anime aside from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Naruto. Next.
I don't even know. I don't remember. I like too many. Who are your favorite voice actors? I don't remember their names. I like comedians.
James Renner.
Yeah.
Yo, James.
Yep. Has anyone ever used any of the Karibos to deal you the final blow in a Yu-Gi-Oh?
Hell no.
If you both were stuck on a mountain and you had to choose between the both of you, who would eat who and why? I'm only asking this because I saw Family Guy on Animation Domination and they ate the child, so I'm curious of how far you guys would go to survive.
I know exactly how this would play out. He would fucking die. He would die and I would kill him and I would eat him. You want to know why? Because if there was ever a position where I would be on top of a fucking mountain, it would be because of this guy trying to get me the fuck out of the house.
You got me here, you motherfucker!
Yeah, so he would die and he would know better. He would know better.
Any question for Anthony? Are you a virgin? And if not, who was your first? You say be dumb, so I am going all out. Oh my God, what is this? An episode of Tyra Banks or something? What is this, The View?
You know that this is going to be said.
You can just answer the question.
No.
You can just give flat out answer.
I will have to.
I gotta tell a story.
It has to be said in dramatic effect.
Tell a story, hurry up.
Alright.
Going to sleep.
Good. You're the reason why I stopped with them.
Shut the fuck up and tell the story.
Alright, so I lost my virginity when I was 18, and I lost it to a guy called David Lead, and he gave me this Pisces chain, which he told me to never take off, and I never take it off. And the way it happened was he got on top of me on his couch, and I told him to get off me, and I wanted to leave, and I was by his elevator, and I went down the elevator, saw him run down past the elevator. I was down by the lobby. He told me to go back upstairs, and he held my hand, and I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? And I calmed down, and then we went back to his apartment, and then we went back in his house. We went back in his house, his apartment, and we went into his room, and he said to me, I still love you, I love you, and I won't leave you, and I stupidly said, I love you too, and we had sex, and he left, and I hate him, and that's the end of the story. And he said he wouldn't leave. He did leave. He went to Pennsylvania, and I've always had a hard time with that, even though it's been like 3 years going on 4 years. I still haven't forgotten David, and I miss him.
Can we go to the next freaking question already? Jesus!
You took my virginity, Evan.
Where's fucking battery died?
People don't get over that.
Do you have an Xbox 360 gamer tag?
Nope.
If so,
he ruined video games from me.
I have an Xbox 360. My gamer tag is I am the Prodigy, but I don't have Xbox Live, so that's about as useful as a broken nickel.
Next.
Are you guys Doctor Who fans? If so,
nope,
who's your favorite character who's played as the Doctor? Am I a Whovian? No.
I don't even know who that is.
That show is way too long for me to try to get into. I don't have that kind of time. It seems interesting. I just don't have that kind of time to get into a show that long. Watch Community. Whoever watched Community or How I Met Your Mother, my best friend.
If anybody watches Days of Our Lives.
Both of you. What was the weirdest thing that ever happened to you?
The weirdest thing that happened to me was when I was in bed with my boyfriend after we had sex, and then his grandmother walked into the room saying, "Hey, your friend Evan is calling."
My weirdest thing that ever happened to me, I was calling Anthony and some old lady picked up the phone. It was like,
"You were just sleeping with my grandson. Get the fuck out of my grandson's bed." But his grandmother was, I was, you wouldn't.
She accepted it.
I know, I was shocked. Well, you know, I was like, you know what I could see? I could only imagine David's grandmother in bed hearing me and David in the other room fucking each other, and
give it to me. I love you.
I love you. We did not sound like that.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Shut
Stop!
up.
You're hurting me.
Alright, that does sound a little bit more like me, but shut the fuck up. Next.
You're hurting me! Do you support Arsenal, or would you ever support them? I have no idea what that is. Do you know?
Dude, I don't know. Let's talk about hitting Arsenals.
What would it be like if Cyberjaw got unbanned? If Cyberjaw got unbanned,
I like Cyberjaw back in the day.
I feel the same way about Cyberjaw, the same way I feel about Morphing Jaw. Running into it, I hate it. Having one, I love it.
Got a point.
What cards would make Steel Swarms competitive?
And maybe they make some ranks for them, rank monsters for them.
I've actually never looked into that type. What do you think about the archetypes Photons and Jirax?
I've seen people play Jirax and Photons. I'm just not a fan of them. I just don't play them.
I think Photons are better than Jirax because I see Photons more often. And
it's funny because
Galaxy
I find to be wrong because I see more Jirax being played because of Logi and Goka.
Oh wow, it's funny. I don't think Jirax is strong enough because I've always liked dinosaurs and I'm trying to make a dinosaur deck and I've yet to be successful with one. And Jirax didn't help it either because I like fire monsters and I like Jirax monsters and I've yet to find one either or. I'm trying to make that minute Firestar crap, but you know whatever. If you were to run a Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship winning archetype that won in all past year, what deck would it be? Would you splash your own original cards with it?
Duh! Wind-ups? No. Duh! Wind-ups?
Girl!
Girl, I'll be fucking with your hand all night.
No, I wouldn't. Actually, most decks that I see out there, I don't, use. Well, some decks I have, like...
Dark Worlds.
You know, I have 6 Samurais, but mine is different from the one that's being played. So, mine's kind of has, Jinzo and Horus.
Gay!
Mine uses the special summoning ability, but to bring out, Jinzos and Horuses. It's like a Monarch style, but with 6 Saints. And then their abilities, like Zangi's and Earrings.
Get on with it.
Shut up, man! Where do you live so I can go trade with you?
I live on 1-800 Fuck You Street.
I live on Fuck Boulevard and off Avenue.
Oh, damn it! I love that joke. I had the opportunity. I live on Fuck Street and off Boulevard. But if you want to trade with me, look me up on my Kisame Unlimited account. And if you have any of my wants, mainly Constellars, because nobody has any fucking Constellar cards, and I want Constellar cards. So if anybody has any Constellar cards, message me on my Kisame Unlimited account. We
live in New York.
All right.
Dear both, would you rip up your most expensive cards if a giant spectral beetle told you to?
God could come down and say, "Hey, I'm God. Rip this card. It will."
Fuck off! Yeah, right. God, this.
Rip up your plate. He's fuck you.
Fucking jerk off this guy.
I'm jerk all over your face.
Do you have a job work to get money? This guy know me. Yes, I've been working since we've done the abridged.
I work here.
Yeah. Yo,
oh God.
Yo, guys, first, love the videos. Could listen to you two for hours. Second, have you heard of Magic the Gathering?
I don't play Magic the Gathering.
Do you play it? If so, what deck do you run? I think you guys would like it because there's no format, and it specifically says to be original. Plus, there is no meta/net decking. Also, can you guys play? Can you guys play Call of Duty and do a match versus each other? Sorry to keep it so long, but what do you believe in? No to Magic the Gathering in every way, shape, and form. I've never tried it, never played it. You know, I'm already stuck on Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't like it, so why would I want to try something else? Second of all, Call of Duty. I've never liked Call of Duty. I've never liked first-person shooters and stuff like that. This guy hates video games. He's too competitive. And what do you believe in, Anthony? Do you believe in love after love?
What do I believe in? I believe in...
Just not strong enough.
Okay, give me a second because I have to think about that. Because I know what, out of love, sacrifice is born, hate is born, and we are able to know pain. My saying. Just like my saying.
Alright, here's my question to both of you. If you could punch any Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster in the face, what would it be? Gruffle.
Boom! Boom! I told you what I want to do when I summon Shien. I want to grab through the DN screen, grab the person's face. What the?
Dear Spidey, if pink was a flavor, what would it taste like? My girlfriend's vagina.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say your body, Anthony.
No, it would taste like my girlfriend's vagina, which is amazing. She doesn't watch this.
Just like, Anthony, what's your
If you could unban one card out of the choices below, what would you unban? Chaos Emperor Dragon, Trap Dust Shoot, Trishula, Goyu, Bryonic, Dark Magician of Chaos, Sinister Serpent, and Giant Shooter.
I'd bring back Trishula. The next one I would pick would be Goyu Guardian. The reason why, because I don't think Trishula or Goyu deserves to be banned in the format that we have. So it's either pick crappy elements or heroes.
I would say from the first 5, you know, with Avion, Percentatrix, Bubbleman, Clayman, Sparkman.
I'd probably pick Destiny heroes.
I would pick I would pick Elemental
It's
Heroes.
funny you were about to say this.
No, I never really liked Destiny Heroes, even like what was his name? Doomsday, some shit like that, whatever the fuck his name. Doom Lord and Captain Tenacious, you know, I always thought of Tenacious D. Yeah, you're not hardcore, let's just live hardcore. I always thought of that, but I like those guys over. The next question. Anthony, are you the guy from King of Queens? P.S. Thanks, Spidey. Well, he spelled my name right, so thanks, Evan.
Fuck. Fuck you. I don't look like the guy from King. I don't look like that guy from King of Queens. Stop making that joke. It's not funny.
Here comes the boom. Yeah, this guy's got a movie coming out, people. You better respect him. You better fucking respect.
I don't look like him.
Yeah, you do. You just need to rub my.
He's too fat.
Come on, man. We had an argument last night.
Come on, Anthony. We got over this.
Evan, why is it that Batman would kick Spider-Man's ass at a children's card game? Because Batman can afford better cards than Spider-Man. You know, Spider-Man's a struggling photographer. You know, you see his Instagram. He's a struggling photographer, barely making ends meet to make rent. You think he can afford these expensive-ass Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Now, of course, Bruce Wayne's no life-having ass.
He's fucking playing metal.
Yeah, exactly.
He's fucking playing one.
He's playing Magic the Gathering.
Alright, next.
For both of you, what do you honestly think about Yu-Gi-Oh's possible future / fate?
We already kind of talked about that.
Yeah,
Next.
you think the game's gonna be good? I think the game's gonna like drop down to shit. What is your ace card?
Constella Pleiades, and maybe Berka the Magical Warrior.
Light and Darkness Dragon. How many souls will you steal with the seal?
I've already taken 4. I beat the first person on DM with it, and then I dueled Reggie, and then I took Reggie's soul, and then I took your soul, and then I took,
Some stranger.
and then I took somebody else's soul. I took 4 altogether. And it's funny, because all I want to do is like, hey, John, I have to fit this shit.
Hey.
We can talk about that.
We can talk about this. We can settle this like men. I'll pay you any amount.
I'll pay you. You can't take my soul.
Next question. Anthony, where the fuck is my Suijin?
Reggie gave me his Suijin as a gift for my birthday, and then he was just like, you manipulated me to get that card. I want it back. Who the hell does that? And it's like, he gave it to me as a gift. Yeah, but you put pressure on me. I just said it was my birthday.
Probably. No, Reggie, yeah, he probably did pressure you. I know this guy. He does manipulate people to get what he wants. Look at his binder. You think that happened with magic? No! Next question. If you were snowboarding on the beach and all 4 of your wheels fell off, how many pancakes does it take to cover a doghouse?
Just one. Just one.
The real question is, how high are you when you ask this question? If you could pick only one of these 2 cards to stay in the game, who would you pick, Maxi or Effect Veiler?
Effect Veiler.
You would want Effect Veiler to stay in the game and not Maxi.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Maxi in the game instead of Effect Veiler.
I just love the... I always liked Veiler.
Veiler is so gay. It is so stupid. I don't like...
Fuck you.
I think
all the Effect Veiler... Fuck you.
I don't like Effect Veiler. Even though it's like a tuner and it's a light monster and it kind of helps our Chaos decks in a sense, but like... I don't like it.
Fuck you.
It's like, oh, I summoned this. Fuck you. No,
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No, I just hate that it's stupid. It's like, oh, I summoned this monster and somebody's like, I dropped that. It's like,
Fuck you.
I want to smack somebody when they do that. That's like so...
But dropping a Maxi, all your special summons and just drawing one out.
That's fair. That's fair. It's like, you get something, I get something. Not like, you get nothing. I fucked up your whole thing. You fucked up. They wait for you to summon your big monster.
I fucked you.
Fuck you, bitch. Bitch ass nigga. Hate that shit. Fuck Effect Veiler. Eat a dick, Effect Veiler players. Dear Spidey and Kisame, what is your spirit monster?
Constellar Pleiades!
Mojo.
Mojo. Moja. You know what? If I had my collection of Exodia, you should have like a collection of Mojas.
Because I made the joke.
I made the joke! You fucking hypocrite!
Sensitive, this guy. Next clip.
What's next?
If you would be one Naturia monster, which one would it be and why? Probably Barkion. I like Barkion. Because it looks like a dragon and like a origami monster, some shit like that.
Brendan always said that I look like Bamboo Shoot because he said this is what my face would look like if I had a cock up my ass. So, I'd say Bamboo Shoot.
Oh,
dick. So,
who is John and Paul?
Many.
Who is John?
Who is this John fellow? Well, Paul is the guy that fucked Underground over, like, before we started it on here. He isn't around anymore. I've taken care of him.
You all guys will see that in episode 80,000.
we taking care of Paul. But, John is, somebody that I know, and he talks like this.
I do not talk like that.
I do not. Get out! Get out!
Since Americans throw rice at weddings, do Asians throw hamburgers? No, they throw Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
By Yugioh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Senor Yu-Gi-Oh! Would you ride me like a pony?
Who said that?
Dirty hoe cards.
I traded with that person before. I don't care. I'm single. I'm not with anybody.
Listen, man, I'm committed to somebody. I can't be doing that.
But I can't do. Even though he's very forgetful, he'll forget the name.
Shut the fuck up. If someone offered you every card ever made, all you had to do was assassinate the president, would you?
John would.
How do you feel about Synchro / Junk Doppel Plant Quasar Archetype? Would you like Sam since they could make Quasar? And what are you guys' favorite cards in the game from the archetype? And one outside of an archetype for both of you.
I love Constellar Pleiades, and Junk Doppel I am okay with. I just don't main it because back in the day I preferred Fables. And as for 6ams, I hate 6ams. I hope 6ams drop dead.
I've actually never read Shooting Quasar Stardust Dragon, whatever the fuck
it's basically Stardust Dragon or Shooting Star Dragon on crack.
Who won the Dark World 6am argument?
I don't think either of us won that argument. We just hated it.
Whoever voted the most in the comments, they decided who won that argument. And I saw a lot of Spidey comments, so... If you could create any card, what would it be and what would you do to it? And what would it do?
I would make, I'm making a card from, like, right off the... I would make Nigaribo.
I created that joke.
We would create Nigaribo.
Do you like sports?
Do
you like sports?
No.
I watch sports.
A soap opera is a sport?
I watch basketball.
Yu-Gi-Oh should be a sport.
I watch basketball and football. So, yeah, I like sports. I like sports. I like talking about sports. I like talking about sports the way people talk about politics. So if anybody watches basketball and football and you want to talk to me about it, I'm in that conversation. What do you think about Cloudians?
Remember back in the day when I was running shit decks and I was considering them?
He tried. He almost did it. Almost. He was. I think it was between that and Battery Men.
Yeah. They both suck.
Yeah. I've actually never really seen the...
Cloudians just need so much support, it's not even funny. Next.
What's your favorite color, both of you?
My favorite, it's funny because I would naturally say black and white, but black is the absence of color and white is every color.
Not like blue, black, red, gray, and white.
I can't say white.
I don't like wearing white anymore.
I say green because I was like... $1
Holler for the dollar, ladies.
I'm a 2-cent hooker.
What would you do if you were president?
I would make Yu-Gi-Oh like the fucking greatest. I would invent.
The country would turn to shit.
The country would turn to shit. I would replace the economy with cards. And I would make all the.
I would ban women.
I'd ban women. I would
ban them. Unless they had sex with me, they would have to leave
the country.
Yeah, you gotta flee the country, bitch.
Oh my god! Imagine all.
18 and up. If you're like under 18, I would, you're safe. I wouldn't move you. And if you have a mom that wouldn't have sex with me, it's kind of okay because I wouldn't want to have sex with some hooker who's had children.
Oh my god, Evan! I can only imagine.
The hate.
All I would do is just like. David Leard, come back over to this spot. I would be like, I don't know what I would do to David if I was president. I would do something. I just can't think of it off the top. I'd probably bang a lot of men that I always wanted to bang.
Last question. Does Black Luster Soldier deserve to be rebanned?
Yes,
If
it
so,
does.
what other cards would you like to see get banned?
Shien and Gateway. You know what people say that don't want BLS to be banned? People that play BLS.
You mean like you?
I don't play BLS. One deck.
You had it in your lights once.
I took it out.
And then I traded it.
Yeah, I don't want BLS. BLS shouldn't belong in the game. That's why I don't want to have one in my binder. Because it's a kind of card where it's always worth like $40 now, but once it gets banned again, it's going to be worth $5 again. It doesn't deserve to be limited. It doesn't deserve it. It's because it's a card that's just like, oh, I draw it? It has no real cost. Just come on the field, start banishing shit, and attack twice. 3,000 beater. It doesn't deserve to be in the game. Well, it has no cost.
You can't use both effects in one turn.
Still, but you have the option.
But it's a 1 card and a 40 card deck, so there's a 1 in 40 chance of you drawing it and then being able to summon it and then not getting veilered and not getting composed, not getting like all different trap cards it can run into, and like.
If I still say to this day, if BLS,
and once it's gone, it's gone.
If BLS deserves to be limited, more than half the fucking cards on the ban list deserve to come back. Trish shouldn't be banned then. Goyu shouldn't be banned. Brio shouldn't be banned. Who else shouldn't be banned?
Those cards I don't like. You shouldn't be banned.
A lot of fucking Trapdushu should come back.
Yeah.
Almost half the fucking ban list should come back.
Well, I mean, like, to be limited.
If you're going on the lines of saying BLS,
as long as it doesn't cause an infinite loop, I don't really see the problem in it being limited.
Anything else?
No, that's the last question.
Well, I didn't like your question because this guy pissed me off with the subject, because anybody that thinks that BLS should stay where he is on crack.
Anybody who uses Dark World is a douche. Should just be called the Douche World. Should be called Jersey Shore. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. We answered all of your questions. I hate every single one of you for asking them. I hope you trip over a spike log and land in the fire and all your hopes and dreams burn in them because you're a motherfucker and you took up like 80,000 clips.
Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below. And
like the Facebook page, you motherfucker.